I want to thank and compliment Deputies Murphy and Elise Smith for bringing forward this very important debate. 75 years after the US committed the unspeakable crime of using nuclear weapons in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. In 1945, a historic milestone has finally been achieved. Nuclear weapons have been declared illegal under a new United Nations treaty. And I wonder, I always use the adage, Tosakma Lana Hibra. And it was a Tosakma when Frank Aiken, was pretty visionary at the time and when all was done at that time. But I just wonder about this now because, we're hailing it and when we see there's 13,000 nuclear warheads still active and available, ready for action. So it's horrific. And are we really window dressing here? Like around the parlour and mind the dresser, moving the deck chairs on that famous ship, the Titanic. I mean, really, I was serious, and I do welcome the fact that we have achieved a seat in the United Nations, but I think they've lost their way a long time ago, the United Nations. We see the horror of what went on in the Middle East, and still going on in the Middle East, unfolding. And we never have a debate about it here. Never. So I welcome this debate. Certainly, this is horrific and to do with nuclear and the capabilities that the damage it could do. But we're focusing on this, and rightly so, but are we focusing on persecution of, certainly of Christians and minority Muslim sects in the Middle East, which is going on unabated? And we turn a blind eye to it, and we very seldom debate it or raise it. And when we went and investigated some independent members here 2 years ago, thankfully to the County Call, he gave us a double topical, one Holy Thursday evening. It was actually very appropriate that we got it. But there hasn't been a mention of that since, and that's 3 or 4 years ago. So we are turning a blind eye. And we are turning a blind eye with the use of Shannon as well, the troops, which I support the deputy that spoke there earlier. That we can't be just, half in and half out, and half neutral and half not. Either we're neutral or we're not. But we certainly have to have better knowledge and awareness of what's going on and the persecution all over the Middle East and what went on in Iraq and what went on in Afghanistan and what went on, when they went into the Middle East and that there was a so-called under part of the United Nations countries and bombed the hell out of the place and made it twice as bad as what it was. Before that, people of all religions could, and none could practice. Now, it's persecution of one particular religion and minority Muslim, and it's totally wrong. Cormac.